They don't wanna hang with you till your dreams come true. They don't wanna feel your pain till they see your game. They'll stick around for as long as it looks like you're gonna make it. Don't be fooled by their hype, 'cause they know how to fake it. So to the grind I go, careful not to let down my feelings show. Building up my mind I say, and by faith I see the day. To the grind I go, careful not to let down my feelings show. Building up my mind I say, and by faith I see the day when they're gonna want my autograph. Oh, just remember there's a thing that they call last laugh. So why you looking down at me from your self-made philosophy? Woo! To the grind I go, careful not to let down my feelings show. Building up my mind I say, and by faith I see the day. To the grind I go, careful not to let down my feelings show. Building up my mind I say, and by faith I see the day. 'Cause you're different, you stayed with me to the very end. You stood by me like a real roots friend. But my real roots friend. When I was so low, I didn't know what was wrong. You came by my side. You brought me fine. So to the grind I go, careful not to let down my feelings show. Building up my mind I say, and my faith I see the day. To the grind I go, careful not to let down my feelings show. Building up my mind I say, and my faith I see the day. To the grind I go, careful not to let down my feelings show. Building up my mind I say, and my faith I see the day. To the grind I go.
Make I feel cozy with that song. Sandy and Shanya.
Right. In sync
I
already.
tell you, they coordinated last night. They knew they were going to do this, and they said,
Well,
this is what we're going to do.
John, I don't know if you've met them.
No, we got them.
But they are always prepared. In fact, we were talking about a concert that's happening 2 weeks from now, and you guys are already into your preparation. Because Sandy, we know when you're going to put on a show, it has to be the top quality that you can deliver.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
It's nice to have you both with us this morning. It's a fun Friday. You started us off properly with that song. What's the name of that song?
To the grind I go.
To the what?
To the grind. Like, you know, you're grinding, working hard.
Yeah. Oh.
Sometimes I forget the titles to my song, so she has.
She really does. She has like 5 names for each song, and I'm like, Mom, you have to like stick to one thing. The most people really use 2 titles. You know how they have like brackets or whatever.
Yeah.
But she has, like,
So Shanya, that's where you come in. You get the quality control for the day.
Excellent, guys. Excellent. So let's jump on into it. 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from today, I think. We've got this Roots Home concert with Sandy and Shanya coming up. Tell us about it. How did it came to mind? What happened there?
Well, we try to go for a theme every concert, and that has been for our live concert or home live concert. So each concert has a theme. The first one was this one, because we didn't really want to call out the name COVID because at that time it was just, we were bombarded with COVID-19.
Yeah.
So we just called it this one. And the idea behind that was to get through this one together. And then the following live concert was together.
Yeah.
That stemmed from this one. So,
Yeah.
just trying to get recovery going and, pay kind of homage to the people that we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And encourage those who are here.
Yes.
Yeah. Our frontline workers who are doing an excellent job in making sure that we're properly taken care of. So this one is for them, no?
Well, and we actually did a song too. We didn't share that one, but it's
on YouTube.
Yes, it's on YouTube. We thanked the frontliners, but we also highlighted the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people doing stuff behind the scenes,
Yeah.
So we did that.
What's the past few months been like for you guys?
Well, just like most people, it's just like life. You have the ups, the highs, like being with you guys this morning. You have the lows, you have the mids, just like music, right? But, one of the things, is that we have our lives grounded in a solid foundation, we believe, faith, God, and we trust His word and trust Him to help to keep us and to encourage us. Plus, we have others who motivate us, and we encourage each other too. And we keep producing, writing, practicing, playing. You don't wait until an opportunity comes. You prepare yourself. You keep prepared.
Yeah.
Right?
I had school.
Oh, you did have school, so you were doing school online?
I was.
And I do tutoring too.
Yes.
And I'm doing a lot online.
Yeah.
So we have been right through, actually.
I mean, it's been such an interesting time, and I think that one of the things we saw very early on, even before we had kind of hunkered down here in Belize, was that people were using music to get through what has been a very uncertain time. It takes a while for a mind to wrap ourselves around what's happening, and music has helped us a lot through it. It's great that you guys are home together and you can create new music in the process.
Yes, and as I was mentioning, I had started doing tutoring face to face, and I had plans anyway to do some online tutoring. So COVID just actually pushed that plan, to work along with the students, and we incorporate music with that too in teaching, right?
Yeah.
And then it also helped us to move forward because we were planning to do a monthly show anyway. So this just helped to kind of push us forward with it. And here we are.
And you're doing Facebook concerts now.
Yes. And Shanya studies music at
SJCJC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has that been difficult, doing online courses for music?
It's a bit difficult because music is one of the most hands-on courses that we have. So, but our teachers, I must say, shout out to Senor Perote, Mr. Gavin Courtney, and
Miss Giselle.
Miss Giselle O'Brien, and
and your uncle.
And my uncle, Mr. Brad.
So they made sure the lessons continued.
Yeah, they accommodated us so well, so we could call them, message them, they're like, oh, we need a Zoom session today, and it was
great.
Definitely. And I'm sure, especially in today's day and age with this pandemic, we're learning creative ways of how to get things done. What's this saying about your band and how your band is getting together?
How the what?
Because with the pandemic, most of us, of course, all of us, we need to be home. You've got
Right.
a band, and I'm sure that all the members do not live in just one place. So we are using technology to try and enhance what we've got. How is this coming across for you and your band?
Okay, I don't have a band per se, you know. If you notice, we collaborate with a lot of different persons.
Uh-huh.
So we just continue what we hope to do as soon as we're able to have more. And I think we can at this point, based on what we heard yesterday,
Yeah.
we can have one or two persons here with us, right? To perform along with us.
Yeah.
Of course, we couldn't bring our whole group, you know, in this vicinity, in these quarters here.
Yeah.
But for the upcoming show, we're hoping to have one person because, as you notice, it's roots, right?
Hmm.
And all of us have roots elsewhere,
Yeah.
right? As you can tell, I originally came from Jamaica.
Mhm.
Of course, I'm a Belizean. I'll hasten to say that too.
Yeah.
But we also have roots connections elsewhere.
Yeah.
And we're going to look first at the African root, right? And that's what this show will be addressing this Saturday the 30th of May.
Mhm.
We'll be looking at our African roots and the connection with Jamaica and Belize in terms of especially the Creole and the Garifuna group. And any other connected with
Really?
Africa.
Are you doing all original songs?
No, we mix them. We do a lot. We'll do quite a bit of original because we're promoting ours, of course. But we always mix because we want music students, performers, whatever, to understand it's not just all about them out there, only always doing their songs out there.
Yeah.
But neither is it only always about us.
Yeah.
You know, just like how we want others to sing and play ours, we do the same. And the exposure is good, you know, music appreciation and learning other cultures and the exchange that it allows for. Right?
Definitely. Definitely.
Ladies, I know one thing about you guys, and I've said it several times already because that's just, it's part of your signature, that you prepare a lot and you put a lot into your overall production and quality. You know, with an internet transmission, there's a lot sometimes that you just have to accept.
Yes.
What has that learning curve been like for you so far?
Woo!
Official technician.
Myself as a technician. I'm learning a lot. The learning curve has been pretty steep because I'm not a technician, but you know, the engineering and everything. I try to do what I can. I know a little about mixing and stuff like that, but it's not on a grand scale. But you know, I try to YouTube stuff, ask people who know, and gain knowledge here and there, and we make it through.
Yeah.
I want to interject because sometimes even some of my students, you know, research is not their favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
And I want to show them that in every field and sphere of life, you have to research, right? I've been in music now really 45 years because I started very early and I'm still learning, right? And I pass that on to them and, you know, obviously she's picking up on it.
Yeah.
My other daughter too, and the others who come around us, that you never stop learning, you know? And you also, as a musician, you have to keep up with the times.
Yeah, definitely.
And one of the criticisms or one of the constant critique you hear for our industry is, you know, people always say, oh, we're not supporting because, you know, the standard isn't there. And I mean, we do work hard
Definitely.
at carrying up the standard, right? We don't believe that because we're, and by the way, as you know, we're not just catering to a local audience. But we believe we're to treat our local audience just the same as we would treat an international group.
Definitely.
So standard has to be there.
You know, and you know, Sonia, and I think it's only fair that we treat everybody as equal as possible. One of the things that comes to mind, especially listening to you talk and knowing what the concert is going to be like, is you know, your background and what you could share with people in terms of preparing themselves for music. If you could change anything in how we promote Belizean music across this country, what would you do?
I would, well, there are many things I would do. But one, I would want to start with the little babies
Yeah.
in terms of instilling the quality from there. That's how you start.
Grassroots.
Catholics will tell you, the psychologists will tell you, give me a child between birth and 6 and have them for life. That is, I think Marlene used to work a lot with children, and that's the critical window there.
Yeah.
You can get and instill, like for me, that was instilled in me very early.
Yeah.
I will not give mediocrity. Now, what I give is not where I want to be yet, but it's the best at the moment. And thinking, especially the theme that we'll be covering, which is roots, and we'll be looking at the African roots. So, you know, the whole matter of slavery, the slave trade, the triangular trade is going to come into play. The abolition in the early 1800s and emancipation 1834, all of that you're going to get in the
Wow.
oh yes, that's going to be coming out.
Yeah.
Now translate that.
So
in
it'll be
terms
a
of-
journey through music, a recreation of the journey through music?
Yes, well, not the whole thing, but you know, because we just do like an hour and 20 minutes, but you know, highlights of it. And I sent you the ad, and it's just a little snippet you will hear of the song Out of Africa. This is a very important collaborator, a literary and musical collaborator in Jamaica, Errol Bean. He's known as the original Bean. We work closely together, so that's his song you hear at the beginning of the ad. And of course, you'll be hearing his song in its entirety in the show, right?
Okay.
One of his, and he addresses the theme of reparation, the struggles that these slaves went through. And I was just doing it this week with my student, and you think of our challenge here with the COVID and other challenges that we have, financial, whatever, right? You think of a group of people just taken from their home, snatched from their home, put on a block, treated like chattel, animals, you know, sold, come to another country completely different from their own culture, religion, language. And yet these people had to make a comeback. Why do we think we can't make a comeback from this COVID if they could have done that?
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
Perfect sense. Loved it. Loved it.
Oh, and I'm just trying to imagine the home production that you have going. Have you set your stage and all the the space that you're going to use so that we can get that same quality of production that we expect from you?
Yeah.
I usually the day before would start getting stuff. Well, it's actually like a week in advance, but like the day before is actually setting up, you know, stuff. We have mic stands, basically the stage hand as well, music, chair placement, little lights and little decorations that we have at home here right now that I work with. Yeah,
But this is the best lesson you can have. You know, oftentimes when you're left to be innovative, that's when you learn things that you just never imagined you could do before.
Yes, yes. And we must say, we're getting feedback from Errol Bean in Jamaica.
Yeah.
My mother, Pearl Bradshaw, who watches, she does not miss a show. My sister, and that's in Jamaica. My sister in the US, Marcel Catus, watching from the US too. Marcel Moody, people like those, we get feedback and they're telling us, you know, they're enjoying it so far with what we have. We do the best what we have.
Yeah. You know, I really think that you guys do very, very good work with what you've got. But this concert kicks off on May 30th, 7:30 p.m. Till what time?
Till you ready. No.
Well, there's no curfew if you're already in your house yet.
Yeah, that's true. So.
Usually hour and about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
don't
know,
want to over
yes,
do it, you know.
overkill, yeah.
Yeah.
And Elias, how you get tickets?
So how do we find you on Facebook so we can tune into the concert?
You can find Mommy's Facebook, Sandy Bradshaw, my Facebook, Shanya Garnett, the Sandy Bradshaw and Friends Facebook. We have Instagram as well.
Oh.
Instagram, your...
You know, don't remember what I have here.
You can search for her name.
I'm very sure, yeah. And soon we'll have the TikTok videos from Sandy and Friends. Then we'll have...
Actually downloaded TikTok on her phone. She has an iPhone and sometimes she doesn't really know how to use it.
Yeah.
So
What? I think I'm doing well.
she's doing well.
Well, this is your crash course in technology, Sandy. It's for all of us as well. Yeah, I wanted to. It's so great having you ladies on, and we're actually going to close off this segment with another performance that you have sent in for us. But we want to give you an opportunity to speak directly to your audience, people who have been missing live entertainment, about what you have been offering and what they can expect on May 30th.
Well, May 30th, you can tune in on Facebook Live, get a wide variety of music, originals, covers, a diverse amount of genres, you know, so just tune in.
Yes, and this one is special, of course. It's roots, and we'll be looking this month at our African roots. I mean, we don't want the other cultures and ethnic groups to feel anyway. Your turn will come, right?
Yeah.
We'll just group first, and we really look forward to having you. We're glad for. There's some people, you know, we have not met them yet, Marlene. They live in Germany, England, some in the US, and they just follow us on a regular basis.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Love it.
And so they're going to learn about our culture. They're going to learn about Jamaican culture. You know, does that mean we'll get some reggae covers, some Bob Marley?
Yes, it's African roots. So what you'll be getting is anything kind of connected, not anything I should say, but like we will do some Creole, Belizean Creole songs. We'll do some folk songs. We'll do some of our originals. We'll be doing. All right, I'll give you a little hint.
Yes,
Since you push it, we're going to give you Malaika. Right, that's one that was made popular by Miriam Makeba, right? And Malaika means my angel, I love you, right? And that's an Swahili. In Swahili, yes, it's actually in Swahili,
Cool.
right? And we'll be playing Garifuna songs too.
Okay.
Right?
Anyone that you want to tell us that we can expect?
Pardon?
Which Garifuna song you'll be doing?
Yeah, we're thinking of Yalifu, you know Yalifu, right?
Yeah, we know that one, yes.
Of that, the one with the Lord's Prayer, like that one.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Together we're going through, but you know, just little hints, you know.
Yeah.
We might do a little one from Ghana too. My first daughter, Sashay, had actually done a stint in Ghana.
Okay.
So might do one from there too, right?
Beautiful.
Well, it definitely sounds like it's going to be a great night of music on May 30th.
May 30th.
It's going to be live on Facebook,
Yep.
and you can find that feed either on Sandy and Friends Facebook page, Sandra Bradshaw's Facebook page, or Shanya Garnett
Facebook page.
Facebook page.
Right, yes.
And the concert starts at
7:30.
Belize time.
Belize.
All right, so we expect about 7:30, 7:40, so.
No.
We're messing.
No, she's going to start on time. That's what she said.
7:30 on the dot. But we're just saying Belize time because we normally put up the Pacific and the Central.
Yeah.
I know. I hear you.
I know where you're coming from though.
Yeah. That's where all our minds went, but we know you're going to be prompt. So best of luck, and thank you for telling us all about it. And you know, it was great talking to you. We don't get to see you in person, but it's great to be able to catch up.
Definitely.
Same here.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate this, and we want to say special thanks to Errol Bean, the original Bean, our collaborator, and of course my dear mother, mommy. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you guys too. Do enjoy your day.
You
And
too.
now we're going to have another preview from Sandy and Shanya. They have sent us some of the songs that they have recorded so far, and so we're going to take a look at that now. And after that, we're going to get moving into Kids Time, where you're going to learn about the invention of the solar house.
Oh, pirates, yes, they're abide. Sold to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took aim from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever had. Redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, and none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We have to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had. Redemption song, these songs of freedom. Redemption song, redemption song.
All right, and there you had it once again.
Yeah.
Do remember that Sandy and Shanya have a concert coming up on May 30th. And you can find them on Facebook and tune in and enjoy some beautiful music.
Definitely.
As we said, we're going to be shifting gears now to
Kids Time, all courtesy J&W Shopping Mart. Today, Dr. Binax will be teaching you, the children, or teaching us about the invention of the solar house. So check it out.